send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin.
First delivery to him on the way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
3-0 to him now. Here it comes, the 3-0. And that misses, ball four now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. A textbook sack bunt situation here. First pitch of the at-bat, and the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Here's the 2-1 home, and it's fouled away. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Ryu, base runner at first with 1 out. Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall has it in his tracks. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin.
Digging in, Justin Turner. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1. Turner, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Freddie Freeman will try to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th.
Freddie Freeman.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
The count now at 2-2. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to short. Seager on the grass. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen,
okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Standing in now, Nick Markakis.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
Bellinger is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Into the box now, Cody Bellinger. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Acuna coming in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the shortstop, Corey.
Ready now, Corey Seager. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. One out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning, and Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right, but he's had to grind this one.
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Grinding in, Kike Hernandez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Seager, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 1-1 is strike 2, swinging.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Alex Verdugo, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
That strikeout was a real good example
Now
of a pitcher
right
continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're on to the 7th here in Game 6. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Striding in once again, Adam Duvall. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that fastball's taken, but catches the outer third. Ryu looks in. 0-1 on its way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Hit to third. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Nobody out, runner on first. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bellinger will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Tyler Flowers.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike.
He's going.
Runner goes for second. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Verdugo is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 49, Julio Teheran.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the pitcher hits next. That'll bring in Julio Teheran. Here comes the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Duvall leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Verdugo is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Atlanta, but they're on top 2-0. Shane Carl gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7.
51, Shane Carl.
Ready for another chance? Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
From the stretch. In there, 0-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Now the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
No ball.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Chris Taylor will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 3, Fred Taylor.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
Bobby Cox always used to say, I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against a modern-day bullpen, easier said than done. These guys are throwing flames from all arm angles.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. After it is Acuna, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Into the box, Jock Peterson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1 and 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Max Muncy, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Acuña's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Max Muncy.
Stepping into the box, Max Muncy. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Just missing here, 2-0. Minter has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And that is in there at the letters to run it full. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. 1 left for LA. They're still down. It's 2-0. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Ronald Acuña, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Ronald Acuña Jr.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
count even now at 1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And there's a base hit. So a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love. And as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In now, Dansby Swanson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Muncy is under it as he puts it away for out number 1. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far. As on cue, we give you a look at our starter comparison for these two guys in our 2-0 ball game. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and in to bat next, one of the best run producers in the game, the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman. Ready with the 1-1. Hit out towards second. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Braves go down without a whimper here as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Daniel Winkler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Daniel Winkler.
Now to the plate, Justin Turner. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Markakis on the run, and no one will track it down. Line drive to left. But this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Corey Seager waits on deck. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Right side. And that is into right field. A base hit.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
So stepping in, Kike Hernandez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, 1 pitch, 1 spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And he misses with that one. Ball 4. And that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next for the Dodgers, Alex Verdugo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Well, the pitcher has no one to blame but himself. Man on third, he just uncorks one. The runner alertly takes off immediately and gets their first run of the game just handed to him on a silver platter.
The next 0-2. Runs a bit inside for a ball. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. He pulls this one into right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Jerry Blevins takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. That'll bring in Austin Barnes as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. The head-to-head numbers against Jerry Blevins, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Fouled off. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. Blevins, a former New York Met. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in Game 6.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Hitting for the Dodgers, number 25, David Freese.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-0. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Jock Peterson. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. 3 runs already home here. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. the stretch, the 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. Well, and he has some trouble with it. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
You can tell he's starting to get frustrated out there. He's not usually used to getting knocked around the yard a little bit, and you can tell he's starting to feel for it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Outside, 3-0 now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Aaron O'Day answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it.
Aaron O'Day.
Justin Turner will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame this guy right here. I would have took the first pitch myself. All you got is kneecaps and elbows coming at you.
Freeze at third. Peterson on second. Muncy on at first with 2 down. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero. But this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The 0-2 offering. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
3-2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters, and that RBI pushes the lead to 5-2, which almost feels insurmountable here late in this game. We'll see, though, if that's the case.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, bases loaded. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Braves 2. Kenley Jansen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there,
Now
Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
You know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Adam Duvall.
Settling in now, Adam Duvall. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Giving chase is Bellinger. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Atlanta, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And Tinseltown will be aglow tonight. The Dodgers are National League champions.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and erased any hope the opposition may have had, and for that, he's our top player of the game.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our excellent crew, this is Matt Vasgersian saying so long. You've been watching the National League Championship Series.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers,